I might be able to take the day off tomorrow. Wanna go house hunting?
Really? That's great, let's go! I am surprised that the president approved your PTO.
He approved it on the condition that I will be able to finish up work that needs to be done urgently within the day. He said that he can come along.
Give me a break. I will thank him from my end, too. We were both so busy, so we couldn't find the time to go house hunting.
But I'm glad he's willing to let us take PTO when we have to meet with the wedding planner about our reception. Oh, by the way, yesterday your mother called me.
Mom?
She asked me if you were able to contact Melissa. Melissa's your ex-wife, right?
Yeah, she is. Ella loved her grandmother, so I know they would like to spend time together, but you know it's complicated. Melissa is so stubborn and refuses to let us see Ella since the divorce. I've had very minimal contact with her. I've messaged Ella as well, but she keeps me on red.
Maybe Melissa is monitoring her phone to make sure Ella doesn't contact you?
Yeah, I think so, but still, it's so strange that she doesn't respond.
You're paying child support, right? Isn't that strange?
Yeah, that's true, but I need to be patient as well. Ella seems to be doing well, so just knowing that she's well is enough for now.
Yeah, that's true. It would be wonderful if you could reunite.
Thank you, Emma. I am so happy that I met you.
Oh, stop it. Makes me blush. Oh, sorry, an external customer just asked a question in our company chat messenger, so I'll talk to you later.
Okay. I'll return after my meeting in the afternoon, so give me a call if you need anything.
Okay, sounds good. Sorry for disturbing you. Can you tell me if Mike works at this company? It is against our company policy to disclose personal information about our employees. This social media account is only for queries on our services. If there is anything that you would like to inquire about, please call our company directly. Please, Mike is my father. I want to see him. Excuse me? Your father? Please, tell Mike to save me. Save me? Did you call your father? I cannot talk. I sent him a text, but he hasn't responded. So I'm now in front of the store. What? I have a hearing disability, and I can somewhat understand what someone is saying if I see their lip movements. If you won't believe me, I can show you my school ID, so please help me.
Is it true that Ella's at our office?
Did you see my text?
Just finished the meeting and I saw your text. I don't quite understand what is going on, but Ella is safe?
Yes, she's fine, so please be calm.
Did you ask her what happened?
I heard that she hasn't eaten anything since Friday afternoon.
What? Friday? Today is Sunday!
On the weekdays, she's only allowed to eat hot lunch at school and she's not fed anything else. And on weekends, Melissa usually gives her instant noodles to eat, but they ran out. Apparently, Melissa gets really angry at her if she tries to leave the house, so she was helpless, but she reached her limit.
So Melissa's not home right now. What is she saying?
Yeah, seems so. Melissa went out on Friday and hasn't been back since.
It really is Ella, right?
Yeah, she showed me her school ID, so it really is her. She put in a lot of effort trying to explain to me what had happened. Please come back to the office as soon as possible for her, Mike.
Okay, will do. I'm heading there right now. Talk to you soon. Melissa, I have something I want to ask you about with regards to Ella. I want to talk to you about child support, too.
Oh, child support? Are you going to increase it? Haven't talked to you in a while.
Before we talk about that, I want to talk about Ella.
We can talk about her later.
No.
What? What do you want to know about Ella?
How is she doing? I haven't seen her recently, so I was worried about her. She can't hear, so...
She's perfectly fine. You need to stop treating her different from other people. It's true that she can't hear, but otherwise she's the same as any other kid. I'm raising her the same as I would do with any other kid, so don't worry about us.
What are you talking about? Of course I would treat her different. She is my daughter.
We divorced and no longer have anything to do with you, so stop saying things like that. We know already you know.
You know what?
I know this is a pretext so you can get back into contact with me. Lol, stop being so needy.
What?
It's been a while since we divorced. You should move on, you know?
Are you kidding? I was just worried about Ella and nothing else.
Yeah, okay, lol. If you're so worried, why don't you show it in a different way?
In what way?
Child support. The child support that I get now is not enough. Ella is hitting puberty and she eats a lot more than she used to, so the cost of groceries is increasing too. If you could increase it by $500, that would satisfy me.
What? $500? What kind of lifestyle are you leading?
Not just food, you know. I want her to wear nice things too. Like I've always said, you need to be more in tune with women. How many times have I told you this? Give me a break. If you care so much about her well-being, I'm sure you can easily spare another $500. Right, Daddy?
Okay, well then let's FaceTime with Ella. I want to see her face. I want to see her doing well. Then I'll consider increasing your child support.
Okay, sure.
What?
She's in her room, so I'll go get her. Ella says she doesn't want to see you.
Why?
No idea. Maybe because she's hit puberty, she's having complicated feelings towards you? Stop forcing her to see you. I feel bad for making her see you against her will.
Is there another reason why she won't see me?
What?
I'm curious. Where are you right now? Are you even home?
Yeah, I am, so what?
Show me proof.
What? Why? I told you already that she doesn't want to see you.
You could show me a recent picture of her. I am paying child support. I have the right to know how she's doing. So show me.
Why do I need to send that to you? Stop bothering me. Just pay up.
You cannot do this. I will stop my child support payments.
Excuse me? What are you talking about? There's no way in hell you will get away with that.
I now regret it from the bottom of my heart that I didn't fight to get custody of Ella. I thought at the time that she needs her mother more than anything, so I let you have custody. I really regret it not fighting for her.
Wait, what? Stop being so sentimental and creepy. You need to come to terms that you will be paying child support for the rest of your life. You need to read up on family law. Lol, are you listening? Stop ignoring me. I actually regret my life decisions more than you, especially that I even got married to a low life like you. Our divorce was all your fault, you know? You should come to terms with that and pay up, you know? No, we should not. What? I'm Mike's fiancé. I couldn't stand having you berate Mike, so I took his phone out of his hands and messaged you. What? Fiancé? Mike's? Yes. Right now, we are with Ella and the three of us are talking to a mediator of the family court. Excuse me? Family court? Why is Ella there with you? Ella contacted us and asked for help. Ella contacted you? If she's with you, it means that you broke into our house and kidnapped Ella, right? You kidnapped her! I will call the police. Send me your name and contact info. No, we did not illegally break into your house. Ella came on her own to our office and reached out for help. She did? On her own? She's deaf, so she can't do something like this on her own. Lol, oh, I see. It's because you don't want to get arrested for breaking into our house. I see how it is. I cannot believe what you're saying to her. Do you even realize what you've done? You left her alone and almost left her to die. She hasn't eaten in 2 days. She was trembling in fear. If she goes out, you will physically abuse her so she couldn't go anywhere. But she doesn't even have food at home to eat, and you didn't come home. This is a crime. She was courageous enough to step outside and ask for help. I cannot even begin to imagine how lonely and sad she has been. I don't even know who you are, but you have no right to tell me what to do about my daughter. I am her mother. I am free to raise her in any way that I see fit. I told her not to leave the house because I don't want our neighbors to judge us. Ella is different and is limited than any other normal people around her, so it's natural for me to treat her as the low life that she is, below that of other children. Have you said that to her face? Yeah, so? What does that matter? Seriously? What is the matter with you? She can't hear. I don't even know you, but if you have anything that is causing you stress, you should feel free to yell at her too. It is such a stress reliever. I cannot believe that people like you exist. I'm not even sure how to express how I feel right now. Like I keep telling you, she can't hear, remember? Are you stupid? Ella can lip read, so she can understand what other people are saying. Why do you not even know that as her mother? Imagine if you were in her shoes and the pain and suffering she has gone through to have that being said by her own mother. I have a request. Please, Never ever contact Ella ever again. What? I don't understand what you're saying. I'm her mother. You're not her mother. It's already decided. I'm going to look after her. I will take care of her with Mike. Stop acting like her mother. Raise her? Impossible. You don't even have custody of her. Mike will do everything in his power to take custody of her. What? Considering that Ella is very visibly malnourished and her testimony, and I also did some research on your financial situation. You aren't working right now, right? All of the child support and government subsidies that you get for being a single mother, all are used on you and not her. And on top of that, I heard that you were trying to get Ella to work delivering newspaper. And you were trying to get Ella to use her disability to get sympathy from her teacher to get approval to work. And you don't even feed her at home. And you treat her so poorly. When we are through researching and putting together all of the evidence, there is no way that you will maintain custody. Give me a break. You have nothing to do with us. Stop meddling in our family affairs. I am Mike's fiancé. This does concern me. You're so ridiculous. Come on. You think that Mike would fall in love with someone like you? He only loves me. What? Do you know why we got divorced? It's because I stopped loving him. And when I told him, he cried and begged me to stay. I cannot stop laughing when I think about that. He just loves me too much. You're just a replacement for me. If you want to take custody of my daughter so badly, then that would be perfect. I will give you Ella, but give me Mike back. I cannot believe what you're saying. You've never been on vacation with Mike, right? He's good looking, but is introverted and likes to stay indoors. By the way, I did go on vacation with him once. Oh, about that? That time that you forced Mike to come with you to an amusement park? Lol. You told him, let's go to a restaurant, which then Mike was forced to go to an amusement park with another married couple that he had never met before. He said that was the worst experience in his life. By the way, Mike and I have gone on vacation numerous times together. He's totally not a homebody. What? He only dislikes public transportation like trains and places that are crowded. We've been overseas for vacation, and we've been on a trip to Colorado. He probably didn't want to go on trips with you because you are so self-centered and selfish. Enough! There's no way that you can win. I have the looks, the perfect body, and great personality. No way that you can win. I want to speak to Mike. He's with you, right?
What do you want, Melissa?
Did you see what she sent? Your supposed fiancé is going to look after Ella for us, so let her do that. When Ella leaves, there will be more space so you can come back. We can go back to when we were newlyweds.
Hey! Stop it. Stop being so creepy.
What? Don't you want to live with me?
I would much rather live in solitary confinement than live with you.
What? Why? You said you love me.
What are you talking about? That is such old news. I want to live with Emma and Ella together.
You aren't going to choose to live with me?
Why would I choose you?
What? Why?
I did love you from our college years, and up until we got divorced. And even after we got divorced, I kept thinking about wanting to get back with you. That is not who I am anymore. I think nothing of you, and considering that you have treated our daughter so poorly, I want absolutely nothing to do with you. So disgusting.
Wait, I apologize for what I have done to Ella, so I want you to reconsider.
I told you already. I have Emma already in my life. I'm in love with her, so please stop contacting us.
How am I supposed to live then? What about child support?
I am not paying for your child support. You are not my child. I was doing all of this for Ella. You need to get your life together. You are an adult after all, not a kid.
How can you say that? Can we see each other again? I want to talk things through. Maybe that will change how you feel.
Seeing you won't change anything.
Emma, this is Ella. Thank you for everything today. I just gave my old phone to my dad, and he said that he will get me a new one. Thank you for letting me know. Did you get home safely with your dad? Did you get to see your grandmother? Yes, I did. Grandma was crying a lot after seeing how skinny I had gotten. She kept apologizing for not being able to support me and get me out of this situation. I realized that is what family is about. Very warm. Ella, do you feel happy? Yes, I am. I feel so loved by everyone, like I had a lifetime's worth of love and support. It's all thanks to you. Thank you for believing me when I contacted you. Thank you so much, and I'm sorry. What? Why are you apologizing? Emma, your dad's fiancé, right? I heard from Dad. I know you were envisioning a happy married life, but I feel awful that I'm interfering. I'm really sorry. Truly sorry. Please don't deliver newspapers. I forbid you from doing that job. But I will burden you in your lives. Please let me. Please don't worry about the financial burden. You can leave the house and live on your own when you want to. You just concentrate on eating a lot, playing a lot, and learning to rely on us adults more. Really? Of course. Lean on us. Why don't we get some drinks with the three of us? But I'm still in middle school. Sorry, whoops. So we need to go on vacation first then. Vacation? Why vacation? How do I say this? I want you to experience so many different things in life and see all the sights. I want you to get to know me better. And maybe we can go to a hot springs together. Maybe too much for a middle schooler? I think that you might be reluctant to live together without getting to know each other, so just some ideas. These are just some ideas, so Ella, we will do whatever you feel the most comfortable with. Whatever you want to do, really. I want to go. I feel very calm when I'm with you. If you're open to it, of course. I want to live together. Ultimately, Melissa lost all financial support that she had gotten from Mike and all government subsides. In a desperate attempt, she came to the office to formally apologize, as everyone in the company knows about how Ella had contacted us through the company chat messenger. She was kicked out of the building. She failed to pay her rent and electricity bills and was kicked out of her apartment, and she finally found a job working at a factory in the middle of nowhere, is the last of what I had heard about her. As for the three of us, we decided to go on a trip before we lived together. That was so much fun, and it was so nice to see Ella truly enjoy her time there. We are now getting prepared to live together. Ella has recently started asking me if we have plans to have a wedding. Mike is still trying to decide when we will, but I think that we can have a wedding anything, and it isn't the end of the world if we don't have one. I think we have more important things on our list of priorities. I can tell that Ella is not fully relaxed being around me, so I want her to feel more comfortable. And more importantly, I want her to call me Mom instead of Emma.
Samantha, how could you? You've got some explaining to do.
What's your problem?
You're terrible!
I can see that you're upset about something. Would you mind telling me what it is?
Don't make me spell it out for you. You know what you did. I can't believe you could do this to me.
I can't believe you would expect me to know what you're talking about.
He's my fiancé.
He? Who's he?
My fiancé!
Does this fiancé have a name?
I'm talking about Tim, obviously.
Tim?
Tim is my fiancé.
We were supposed to spend our lives together. And now I found out that you introduced Tim to our parents as your fiancé.
How could you be so cruel?
Hold on. Tim has always been my fiancé. What are you talking about?
You stole him from me.
I didn't steal him from anybody. He's my fiancé. Are you drunk?
Tim comes by to see me every time I'm at work.
Work? You mean the cafe?
Yeah, the one near the subway station.
He's just dropping off the products the cafe ordered. He's a delivery man.
What?
We both work at the same restaurant supply company. Your restaurant is right along Tim's regular delivery route.
That doesn't change the fact that he comes in to see me. Professional relationships turn into romantic relationships all the time.
Oh, trust me. I know all about that.
What do you mean?
Tim and I both joined the company around the same time. And we started dating a few months later. That was 5 years ago.
5 years?
In other words, since you were still in high school 5 years ago and not working, you had never met Tim when he and I started dating. Got it?
Well, so what you met him before me? Just because you met him first doesn't mean he isn't mine.
You don't get it, do you? I've been dating Tim since way before you ever met him. So how could I possibly have stolen him from you?
No, you don't get it, Samantha. Tim's feelings are for me, not you. You probably tricked him into marrying you. I bet you lied and told him our family was rich or something. You're the worst. Oh, I feel so bad for Tim.
This is a waste of time.
Excuse me?
I'm not in the mood to entertain your delusions.
You're the one who's deluded.
I hope you come back to reality sooner rather than later. Bye, Olivia.
Hey, don't you run away from me! Samantha, you're gonna pay for stealing Tim from me. $50,000. Pay up.
Huh? What now?
When I told Mom and Dad about what you did, they were furious. Unless you paid me $50,000 and give Tim back to me, they're gonna cut you off.
Unreal. They're taking your side again.
Of course they are. I'm the one telling the truth.
I can't believe my own parents are clueless enough to believe the insane rantings of a deranged lunatic. This is embarrassing.
What's it gonna be, Samantha? You gonna pay or not?
Not a chance. Why would I pay for something I didn't do?
What? What? If you're not gonna pay, then break up with Tim and never speak to me again.
Why would I break up with him? We're getting married.
No, you're not. Do you have any idea how mad Mom and Dad are?
Yeah, I have a pretty good idea. I just don't care.
You'd better start caring.
Whether it's food, clothes, phone, or men, you've been taking what's mine for as long as I can remember. And our parents always took your side. You always told some ridiculous story. They always believed you. And no matter what I said to them, I always ended up getting punished in the end. I'm better off without a family like that. I'm never coming home again.
Really? You're not? Yes! You're gonna give Tim back to me too, right? Oh, now we can get married! Yes, yes, yes! Samantha, how could you? You've got some explaining to do.
Oh boy, here we go again. Wasn't I cut off from the family? Why are you messaging me?
What did you say to Tim? Tim stopped coming to see me. I told everyone at the cafe we're engaged. And a few days later, he stopped coming.
Oh yeah, his old route. He transferred, Olivia.
Transferred?
He's not a delivery driver anymore. He works in the main office.
You did this, didn't you?
Huh?
You got jealous of me and Tim, and you're trying to keep us apart.
Olivia? Do you know what I do at this company? I'm not an executive or anything. I'm just a regular employee. I don't have the power to move people around due to personal vendettas.
Really? If that's true, you must have seduced someone who can.
Are you serious?
I had no idea you were that kind of a woman.
Great, more delusions. Stop having such lucid fantasies about me.
Stop saying such lurid things!
Anyway, I had nothing to do with Tim's transfer. Not to mention, you don't even know Tim's number, do you?
Well,
You've only ever met him when he delivered stuff to the cafe, right? Well, have you ever met him outside of work? You expect me to believe he's your fiancé when you don't have his number and have never met him outside of work. Whatever. Just leave Tim alone.
that's my line. I'm never letting you have Tim. Samantha! How could you? I saw what you posted to Twitter. You're having a wedding? Have you no shame? I don't know how you're threatening Tim into all of this, but I'm gonna put a stop to it. You don't know a thing about love. You'll never have a relationship with Tim like I do. I'm not gonna let this wedding happen. I'm gonna save Tim from you, just you watch. Samantha! How could you? You set me up.
Not you again. What do you mean I set you up?
I was trying to save Tim from a loveless marriage with you. So I stormed into the ceremony and rushed the altar. But when I got there, the bride and groom were two different people. You and Tim weren't there. You went so far as to organize a fake wedding to trick me? You're such a jerk.
Olivia, this is too much, even for you. Tim and I decided to skip the full ceremony and just got wedding pictures taken instead.
Pictures? When?
Yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yeah, and we delivered the papers to the courthouse right after, so we're now officially man and wife.
No! You can't do that! Divorce him! Now!
Don't you have more pressing concerns right now, Olivia?
Like what?
You said you stormed into a wedding in progress? Where was this?
Why do I need to tell you? It was your plan.
Again with the delusions. Just tell me where it was.
It was at Wilderberg Ceremony Hall.
Oh, okay. That's the place where you booked our wedding photos.
It is?
So, to summarize, you got the date for a wedding wrong and completely ruined the wedding for whoever had the misfortune of planning it for the day you finally jumped off the deep end.
Wait.
You're in big trouble, Olivia.
Samantha, you better have money. You get ready to send it to me. You really messed up. The couple from the wedding you tricked me into storming into are suing me for the cost of their wedding. They want $50,000. Lucky for you, that's exactly what you owe me for stealing Tim away from me. So send me the money soon. So pay me the $50K and we can call it even. Oh, right. I'll give you the couple's bank account number, so wire it directly to them yourself. Oh, and make it fast. Samantha! How could you? You still haven't wired the $50K? Their lawyer just called me. They're really mad they haven't gotten your payment yet. Ugh, Samantha! You really are the worst. Mom and Dad are mad too, you know. Oh, and hurry up and divorce Tim. Answer me, Samantha! Samantha! How could you? Why did you tell our uncle about everything? He's saying I'm insane. He wants to lock me up in some hospital. All I wanted to do was marry Tim. Why did you have to get in my way? Why is one acting like I'm crazy.
I finally got sick of Olivia's endless messages, so I tried calling my uncle on my dad's side to see if there was anything he could do to help. I guess he never had a very good relationship with my dad. And the last they had ever met was 16 years ago at my grandmother's funeral. The call came as a surprise to him, but he heard me out and said he would help. The next time he messaged me, he said he got my parents to sell their house to pay off the couple from the wedding and put my sister in a place where she can get some mental help. I wish I would have asked him for help sooner. We could have saved everyone a lot of grief. Tim and I decided we wanted to put as much distance between us and this family as possible, so we both submitted transfer requests to our company. We ended up going to a regional office near Tim's parents' house. His parents treat me like their own daughter, so it's nice to finally experience what having a real family feels like.